Yasin from Sudan, and I want to practice English with the foreigner people.
Yeah, you're in the right spot, man. So yeah, we're native speakers, so yeah, it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah. So you are a native speaker, so that's why I'm coming here.
Yeah, you're in the right spot.
A fork is small, um, a mile
Animal?
that can jump animal. Yeah. That can jump high and swim well. It has a mouse, wet skin, and big eyes. Frogs make croaking sound and live near water. And frogs start their life as tiny, tiny eggs in their water, and they hatch into ducklings, which
Tadpoles?
have tadded or what?
Tadpoles? Can
Tal plus
can you say tad
tad
and then poles
tadpoles,
and then say it all at once? Tadpoles.
tadpoles,
There you go.
and which have tails and swim like fish over the time,
Oh,
and they grow logs and became frogs.
so this last
Frogs
one.
eat
So this last one, I'm
what?
going to stop you right there. This last one says, over time they grow legs and become frogs.
I think the main
Over
thing
time.
was it's overtime
Over time.
and then grow legs. Grow.
Oh, I see. Over time, they grow logs and become frogs.
Legs. Legs. This one right here. Legs.
Legs
There
and
you go.
become frogs. Yeah. Frogs eat insects like flies, and mosquitoes,
I'm
and they
going to
and
stop you right there. Okay, so let's go back and forth. Frogs eat insects like flies and mosquitoes. Now you say it.
frogs eat insects.
Insects. They eat
Insects.
like the little bugs.
Insects.
They eat insects.
Insects like flies and mosquitoes,
There you go.
and they use their long, sticky,
Sticky.
sticky
There you go.
Sticky.
tongues or what?
Tongues.
Tongues.
Their tongue.
Tongues.
Tongues.
To to catch food, frogs are most active at night.
So right here we're gonna say they use their long sticky tongues to catch food, and then we're gonna stop because this period right here, and then we're gonna go. Frogs are most active at night. Okay, now you try again. Right from right here.
And they use their long, sticky, and
Tongues.
tongues to catch food. Frogs are the most active at night.
And then this one right here at the bottom. Have you ever seen a frog jump?
Yeah, I have seen that.
Okay. Do you want to try it one more time by yourself now that you know those tricky words? Or do you think maybe it's too hard? Or should we do paragraph by paragraph?
It's okay, never mind.
You,
I'm
you
coming
want,
here to practice more than one.
you want to practice one more time?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
okay, never mind.
All right. So you start reading, and then I'll read after you if you have trouble. Okay.
It's okay. A frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well. It has a small, webbed skin and big eyes. Frogs make croaking sound and live near to water.
Right.
Frogs start their life as tiny eggs in the water, and they hatch into depths
Tadpoles.
into dapplers,
Tadpoles, right.
and which have tails and swim like fish over time, and they grow legs and become frogs. Frogs eat insects like flies and mosquitoes, and they use their long, sticky
Right. Tongues.
tongues to catch food. Frogs are the most active at night.
And then right here at the bottom, can you read this part right here?
Where exactly?
Oh, maybe you can't see it right here.
Oh, I'm not seeing it. Yeah.
That's okay.
YouTube channel. Do you mean?
No, look.
This
there's
right
one
here
more
where
question.
it says, "Have you ever seen a
Oh.
frog jump?"
Have you ever seen a frog jump?
There.
Let me think.
There you go. You got it now, man.
So there was a couple words.
Yeah.
So it has smooth, wet skin. Smooth.
Now
Is
you
it
snap.
smooth? Smooth, yeah. Because I think you were saying mouth, but it says smooth. And then
I'm not sure.
this word is tiny. Tiny eggs.
معلم كافتيريا مانديلا بوين مش عكس كده واخد شمال ولا امشي طوالي والله كان لو فوت كده يزود بوجه. Sorry guys.
No, no worries. It's okay. Are you ready to go? Are you good to go?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go.
No. I mean, can we
go?
Can we proceed?
Yeah,
We
but
can-
you are asking me here. You said to me, have you ever seen a frog jump? But I'm not seeing. Maybe I'm not seeing a frog is jumping.
Yeah. You couldn't see that part because it was blocked off, right? Yeah.
It's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good though. Great job.
Nice. Appreciate your terrorism, Melo.
Yeah, you did really good though. Good job, man.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great. I'm good at least.
Can we set it to comments?
Yeah, here, fix it. There we go.
Do you want to try reading the story?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the
Okay.
gift.
A frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well. It has smooth, wet skin and big eyes. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water. Frogs start their life as tiny eggs in the water. They hatch into tadpoles, which have tails and swim like fish. Over time, they grow legs and become frogs. Frogs eat insects like flies, mosquitoes. They use their long, sticky tongues to catch food. Frogs are most active at night.
Oh, then I don't.
There's
see it.
one other little sentence on the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see it.
I can see that sentence.
Oh, you can? Okay.
This one. Have you ever seen a frog jump? They must. I don't think you guys can see this one right here. This one, can you see it now?
I can see it now.
Okay. Do you want
to read it?
Have you ever seen a frog jump?
There you go.
Very good.
Yeah, very good. Did you catch anything?
I didn't really catch anything other than I think what you might want to work on is adding some more emotion to it. It can sound, this is like for everybody that's come up, is that sometimes it can sound very monotone or robotic just because you're reading it versus adding in some emotion into certain parts. Like when there's an explanation point, you might have like a little inflection at the end of it. So maybe if you want, we can go back and forth
back and
on
forth,
just reading sentence by sentence.
So do you want to do like one or two? If you read this one, we can go back and forth with you to show how like we would read it with a little bit of more emotion. So if you want to
Okay.
read this one right here, I'll read it after you.
A frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well.
And,
It has smooth, wet skin and big eyes. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water.
okay, very good. So this is how I would say it is. A frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well. It has smooth, wet skin and big eyes. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water. It's just like adding like a little tiny bit of emotion into reading, but I know a part of it is because you are reading and you're learning right now.
And just being mindful of where the periods are. Like sometimes there's not enough like a pause in between the sentences, and that can be helpful too.
And then when you do get to a period, take that time to breathe for a second and then move on. So it's and big eyes. Pause. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water. And that will make a huge difference. But overall, you did really good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, do you have any more questions or anything?
I don't have any more questions.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming up.
Thank you for having me on stage.
Of
Yeah,
course.
you did great.
Yeah, you did good.
Thank you.
Of course.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Okay, let's begin. Frog. A frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well. It has smooth, wet skin and big eyes. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water. Frogs that start their life as tiny eggs in the water, they hatch into tadpoles,
Tadpoles?
tadpoles, which have tails and swim like fish. Over time, they grow legs and become frogs. Frogs eat insects like flies and mosquitoes. They use their legs,
Sticky?
sticky
Tongues?
tongues to catch foods. Frogs are most active at night. Have you ever seen a frog jump? Yes, I have seen many times.
Yeah, very good. My suggestions to you is when you do get to a period to just take a longer pause.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
there's no
actually,
pause where it just sounds like.
let me tell you something. I am from Pakistan, and I'm studying at university. But the thing is that, like, I'm not talking about my country. It's okay, but our education system is not good that much like you guys. So that's why we have to work hard when we are learning new language. Like
Yeah.
it's not a piece of cake to learn English. I know English is challenging, but I didn't catch anything from my high school, even from my college. Since I was in college, I I wasn't able to introduce myself to others. But now I'm doing my self study, so it's best for me. So thank you. I really appreciate your help, guys.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
You're
A
so
little bit,
welcome.
a little bit each day adds up over time, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So something that can be helpful is that when there's a sentence, you can take a little pause because otherwise it just sounds like one
like
big
read
long.
the whole thing out.
So how you're reading it is a frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well. It has smooth white skin and big eyes. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water. So it's all kind of like blended together versus this is how it can be a little bit improved.
Yeah.
So a frog is a small animal that can jump high and swim well. Pause. It has smooth, wet skin and big eyes. Pause. Frogs make a croaking sound and live near water. Pause.
See, it's a night and day difference, right? And for the other person that's listening to this, they're going to be able to understand you clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let's work on a couple of the words. This is a common word that's been mispronounced today. Tiny. Tiny eggs. Now you try. Tiny eggs in the water.
Tiny
you
eggs.
Try.
Okay.
So try those
Tiny
couple
eggs.
words.
Tiny eggs in the water.
There you go. Much better.
And then let's do this. They hatch into tadpoles. So tadpoles.
Tadpoles. They hatch into tadpoles.
Yeah, tadpoles.
Tadpoles.
Yeah, there you go. Tadpoles. And then I think this one. They're long, sticky tongues.
Their long, sticky tongues.
Yeah, let's try this word again. Sticky.
Sticky.
Yeah, there we go. Sticky, yeah. So let's try maybe the second one.
Yeah, the second one's probably the
Let's
harder
do
one.
back and forth with the sentences on the second paragraph and try to improve it. So I'll say the sentence and then you copy, okay?
Okay.
Frogs start their life as tiny eggs in the water.
Frogs start their life as tiny eggs in the water.
They hatch into tadpoles, which have tails and swim like fish.
They hatch into tadpoles, which has tails and swim like fish.
Over time, they grow legs and become frogs.
Over time, they can grow legs and become frogs.
Yeah, now try that paragraph by yourself
The
now.
whole thing.
Okay. Frogs start their life as tiny eggs in the water. They hatch into tadpoles,
Yeah, tadpoles.
Which has tails and swim like fish. Over time, they grow legs and become frogs.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, much better.
So take that information and practice this story multiple times a day for the next couple of weeks. And keep in mind the pauses and all that. And you can improve it. So that's your homework, is to practice this. And remember things like tiny tadpoles and then their long, sticky tongues.
Okay. I took a screenshot of this picture.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, and it's on my recent moment, and I spoke it on there. You can hear my voice recording, and I think Nick did as well.
Yeah, I did it in there. You can listen to both our voices.
Yeah, so
there.
if you need to double check it, you can re-listen to it on my moments and hear how we're saying it.
Yeah, actually, I like reading because reading helps me to find new words. It's like helpful for me to find some new words to strengthen my vocabulary.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.